I mean, maybe I'll reference the place where we were talking about it or whatever. I'll say like, you know how we were talking about how yada yada, and then he'll go yeah. But a lot of times it's a much bigger thing than that. So you'll go, you know that whole complex dynamic over there, and he'll go yeah. Now most of the time with most people, I can't do that. Like, I can't say. There's a thing we're both sort of familiar with. Maybe we recall this conversation exactly or not. But I get that you get this very intricate concept that's that involves multiple channels. So it's not just a intricate. It's not a hard TI concept, but it's got FE components. It's got all these various considerations. As an any user, what we're good at actually is between possibilities, like recognizing which things are promising areas of possibility, are dead end areas of possibility for DOMs. And it's like, well, like today in the car, I realized there are too many variables here for me to think, because I need to make sure that I won't know for sure until this conversation and that conversation. So I didn't think about that anymore. At that point, I switched my thinking. Whereas somebody with bad NE gets obsessed with things they can't think out and try to think them out anyway. So, it doesn't make you super powerful and able to think out crazy, complicated things. It makes you smart enough to go, that's too hard to think about. Don't bother using expert intuition there. There's too many possibilities. It's not useful. So, do you think most intuitives, or NTPs especially, are underutilized resource in modern society? Absolutely, NTPs especially. I don't think that's true necessarily most intuitives. No, I would say NTPs and NFPs. Well, most especially INFPs. The reason is the NE types. NE types are underutilized. NE FE types are even most underutilized. So ENTP, INTP. The reason is because, I mean, there's very few ways in which the world now wants to exploit the specialness of individuals. INTPs and ENTPs are special individuals. Like, INTPs are very smart, ENTPs are very smart, and they're particularly articulate, and they sound really smart, and muity, mu. Well, INFPs are equally underutilized, okay? But let me explain here first. The thing is, the INTPs and ENTPs, because of the FE where it is, well, Spacey puts it like this. He's quoting some Green Day song, I think, and saying, I feel like a social tool that he is. In other words, he needs other people to need his particular skill set and to seek him to do those things for them. And he needs those people to do it in the right way. And for the tasks that they need him to do to be the right kind of tasks. And if that were the case, then he'd be very happy and successful being an INTP. It's like I said in some other live stream, INTPs want to sit there, reveal their genius, and have somebody come and say, oh, you're a genius. You know what? I can use you. I'm going to I'm not a genius, but I'm really good at making money off of geniuses. So you're going to be my genius. I'm going to just turn to you to do all this thing, and I'll just turn that into money and give you most of it. Well, that's not ever going to happen. But yeah, we want to be discovered and used for somebody. Used for something. Being useful, like being needed. We need you, Eric. Nobody else can do this job. That's like, okay, well, then I'm there and I'm going to fucking do it, because, I mean, that's my purpose, is to have the opportunity to impress everybody and have everybody be happy with me. So, of course I'm going to be there and do it. Now, INFPs, on the other hand, without their FE, with their FI, they're less underutilized because they're more appropriately attending to themselves and their interests. INFPs are not fundamentally tools without a use. They are fundamentally tool users. They don't see themselves as there to be used by other people for anything, and they see themselves as there to embrace that which they find authentic to themselves and reject that which is inauthentic.